how you can increase your wins. This feature is readily available on every single trading platform. You have this feature, and the feature is your stop loss. First way to always ensure that you win more than you lose. Never set up a trade, never enter into a trade without creating your stop loss order. And all it is it tells the system when you want to get out of the trade. If you don't set your stop loss, the system can boot you out of the trade and take as much of your money along with it. And all you're doing is, rather than the system determining how much your losses will be, you will set your stop loss and you will determine how much you are prepared to lose in the trade. If you haven't already done so, do please take a moment to subscribe to my channel so you can get similar content as soon as I upload them to help you on your trading journey. I would also appreciate a like. Okay, and there it is. I've written it there in blue. It allows you rather than the market to determine your loss. First couple of years trading, first of all, I didn't know much about setting up a stop loss order. And eventually when I did, I didn't use it consistently. There's one thing in our makeup, there's one personality trait that does not work well with being a successful day trader. Definitely, if you don't have patience, you may not become a successful and profitable trader, because to be a successful trader, you need a lot of patience. You need to be able to wait until the setup that you're looking for is obvious and it's clear that the trade is going to go in your direction according to your understanding. So that's the first attribute. The second attribute that does not work well with being a successful trader is being an optimist. I am an optimist. And what does that have to do with day trading? To become a successful day trader, you need to be able to separate your personality and your emotions from the trade. And so being an optimist and believing in what you're trading is not what's going to make you a profitable trader. It can make you a profitable investor. By all means, invest because you believe in the company or you believe in the stock. But do not day trade with any belief. The only thing you want on your side when you're day trading is whatever the charts are telling you. Stick with the charts, stick with your strategy, and your stop loss allows you to be able to enter and exit your trades at the points at which the charts are telling you you stand a better chance of winning. My second point is to set your stop loss below the previous significant low. Now, bear in mind that the topic for this live stream is how I increase my wins using a stop loss. So this is my method. This is my system. Eventually, you guys will find something that works for you. Now, you can set a stop loss various ways. You can go into a trade with $100 and decide, I am not losing any more than 20 bucks. And you can set your stop loss like when that price comes down to a negative $20 price, kick me out of this trade. And that could be your style. Or you could set up a stop loss and go by percentages and say, I don't want to lose any more than 10% of my investment or of my capital. So I'm going to set my stop loss at a 10% stop loss. So there are various ways you can use a stop loss. But I'm going to show you how I use a stop loss. Okay, so we're going to go into the charts. Let's see one more point. Okay, so and then the third point, again, use your chart patterns to set your stop loss. If you're new to trading, if you're a veteran trader or you've been trading for some years and you have a strategy that works for you, great. That means, yes, it works for you, and maybe it's time that you begin to share your strategy with some of us. But I have found this strategy and I like this strategy and it works and it helps me separate my optimistic personality from my trading. So we'll go into the charts. This is XRP. Because actually, if you want to know if I hold any XRP tokens, go check out the video I uploaded yesterday showing my portfolio, all the crypto coins that I actually own. So you can figure out if I own XRP. Okay, the green line is our entry point. Yeah? I'm not going to go over why it's an entry point because I've done several live streams and I have several videos out there on how to enter into a trade. So check those out on my channel, but we're just going to call it our entry point for the purpose of this chart I've got in front of us here. So we enter in at the green point. Awesome. And the trend is going our way. Okay, we've entered into a long position. It's going our way. Awesome. SL1, stop loss 1. So when you enter into your trade, remember the second point I put up was that you want to set your stop loss at a previous low. Now, of course, if you're shorting, you want to set your stop loss at a previous high, right? Because, you know, that's the way it works. Okay. We can see in this instance, I set the stop loss at the last, like this the green candlestick goes all the way up to this point, and I set it right here. Technically speaking, you could also set it all the way down here. So I'm going to put another one down here. Purpose of this video, of this live stream, I set it right at SL1 because I'm taking it from the top of the previous candlestick. The whole point is, if ever the trade comes all the way, it goes up, definitely, and then it comes back. Now, a good textbook retracement would be that it would retrace down to SL2 and then head back up. And then that's healthy. Excuse me, that is a healthy price action. You know, stocks run up, they retrace a percentage, and then they head back up again. Perfect. Okay, because that's what happened down here, right? But once your trade is moving in the direction you want it to move, the very first thing you want to do is you want to move your stop loss. So now I can move my stop loss up. So I now move it up to SL2. Okay, because price action is, say we're at this fourth green candlestick right here. Okay, this is where we are. Okay, so now price action can, if it wants to retrace, it can retrace down to SL2, leaving me some profit between SL1 and SL2. So I now move my stop loss up. Now, fortunately, in this trade, price action continues upwards, which it goes all the way up to here. All-time high we have up there, right? For XRP. All-time high is right here, and price action goes up here. And then we see something happening. It's called consolidation. Price action is not just bursting through the upper red level. It's kind of hanging out. It's ranging. It's trading sideways, or it's consolidating. So the big question now is it going to keep on going up or not? So what happens here is we have that first red candle. Your first red candle, guys, will stop you out of the trade, but it will stop you out with a profit. It will stop you out with a profit. Okay, stop losses are important. The very first stop loss is the most important because it's going to always stop you out of your trade for a loss. And it's the most important one, SL2 and SL3 will stop you out of your trade with a profit, but SL1 is the important one. Why is SL1 so important? It's important because it's you telling the market how much you are ready to lose. And it takes some discipline and it takes practice. It takes actually turning this into a habit where you never set up a trade without setting up your stop loss. And sometimes the market can be deceptive because you're looking at price action and maybe it's been uptrending for hours, for days. And then you feel, well, yeah, I'm just going to jump in and I don't need a stop loss because it's just uptrending. No. I did that so many times, and it takes, I also trade options, and with options, you can win big and you can lose big. When you have an excessive retracement, then you have a reversal. I want you to see how this green at this entry point in, I don't know what this is, like 10 minutes, 12 minutes, it comes all the way back, takes you back to zero. And before it takes you to negative, you probably want to get out of that trade. But even if it takes you to a negative position, it's going to be the amount that you have determined that you're willing to lose. And that is the importance of the stop loss. Well, that's all, folks. I hope you've learned something from this video. And if you have, the only thing I ask is that you hit that like button, comment below, because I do use your comments to better inform me of what other content to create. Share with your friends and family. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, but most importantly, don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you get my videos as soon as I upload them, and I'll meet you in the next video.